I went to CES.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Oh, wait, I want to ask about that.
Yes.
Tell us. Go on.
So I went.
You got to see Jensen's jokes live.
I did. I was in. So I went with NVIDIA. I got to do NVIDIA Editors Day, which apparently they haven't done since about 2018, 2019. So
What is that?
Went to the big press conference. 14,000 people, which is
14,000
insane.
sweaty nerds and AI bros.
A lot of AI bros. And then the next day there was like this press Q&A with Jensen, and they set up desks for everyone. Like it felt like kind of going back to school.
Okay, like you're at the UN or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the third day was 8:30 in the morning till 6 in the evening.
God, that's a bit uncivilized. Calm down.
8:30 till 4 was back-to-back presentations that was basically like listening to lectures on how all their stuff works and all the features and everything.
That sounds awful.
I found it really interesting, but at the same time, it's very, very weird being at an event like CES, which is all about technology and especially this year, AI, while Los Angeles literally burns and the planet is dying and, all that kind of stuff. So there was a very weird not juxtaposition, but like a very weird sort of internal reckoning, I think. But no, and then there was a couple hours of hands-on things and like seeing demos of stuff. So obviously there were things like talking about the 50 series and DLSS 4 and then there was a little bit of Doom: The Dark Ages.
Oh, okay.
Because they're doing a lot with NVIDIA, and so
Oh, yeah.
we didn't see any gameplay or anything. It was just like,
Okay.
look at how nice these reflections and stuff are.
Oh, sure.
What else was? Oh, there was like another thing they're doing is Jelly, like AI creeping into things like gaming in terms of like non-playable characters who are controlled by AI, and so we saw this, PUBG. There was a PUBG example where the AI player that plays with you, like you talk to it and you kind of go, "Hey, I need to find this rifle. Can you get one for me?" And they say, "Hey, sure, I can go get this for you." The weird one was that.
I hate all that stuff. I think it all seems so lame. Like, I do actually believe one day there's going to be some interesting AI stuff that will happen. Like, because it does make sense that, if you've got this thing that can understand what you're saying and it could draw from a database of something or other and make some sort of interesting choices based upon X, Y, Z. I can see that, but everything that I've seen to this point about all of that just looks like fucking bullshit.
Bring back the boy. Bring the boy, the Peter Molyneux boy.
Oh,
Milo.
What was his name? Milo.
Yeah, this is now we need him more than ever.
It all just seems like some variants of Clippy, Microsoft's Clippy. That's what I feel like most AI bullshit is at this point.
The other example of it was Streamlabs. So Streamlabs have an AI producer for your streams.
Okay.
And you can basically say, "Hey, clip that," and it can change scenes. It can run replays. It also talks to you, and it only had 2 modes, one of which was supportive and the other one was kind of a jerk.
Oh, that's right. I've heard about that. Yeah. That you can have AI bots in your chat that would be there and can talk to other people, and it can kind of make your chat look like there's more people there, which I think also sucks.
No.
And did you know Meta recently announced that they're planning on rolling out bots to social to their platforms?
They scaled it back because everybody freaked out.
Yeah, they got rid of
really?
something.
Yeah,
I just
immediately
what is the logic behind that? I don't understand.
I just immediately just deleted all my threads when I saw that. You know what I mean? I'm actually off threads now because I'm like, I can imagine nothing worse than being on a social media platform and being unsure if the person who is replying to me is a real human or not. I know we already have some of that risk baked in with bots or whatever, but for it to be company policy, I'm like, nope, that's it. I'm done. And that was that. So yeah, man, I can't how could anyone think that's a good idea? I guess it's all just fake metrics, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's growth at any cost.
Well, it's also you can do anything, so just do it. Oh, can we do that? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
leave no stone unfucked.
It's
that's my phrase for American politics, but also for technology.
God damn, man, Ben Grimm out here. No, I look at that and I think for us it'd be really good to go down that route because we could like lie to sponsors and be like, look how much engagement we got on this bullshit. Like we put up some Threads post and like
the every media company's video strategy until 2019 when it was
I am
all
not
fake.
gonna be a party to that shit all over again, man. Like we learned too many lessons back then and there's just no way. So as I said, most of the AI stuff that I see, like the hardware of NVIDIA, obviously best in class, love to see it.
Incredible.
DLSS I'm a big fan of, whatever else.
Yeah.
But when they or anyone else talks about like the AI gaming tools, I'm just like, nah,
Well,
don't want this.
So a couple of other things that I saw.
Yeah.
I met the guy who came up with or created NVIDIA Broadcast.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And he was like so nice. And I came over specifically because the updates to Broadcast, if you have an NVIDIA card, is a thing that I wish I was on my PC right now. I haven't got it set up, so otherwise I would have used it because there's noise reduction. They have the weird uncanny eye thing, so your eyes are always looking at the camera.
Oh, that thing, yeah,
that
sure.
thing.
Like that. A lot of people use that more than people realize, and I have this weird thing. I have this weird sixth sense where like I can tell. I don't know what's wrong with me.
They're kind of updating that a little bit to add in like little flickers to make it look less
interesting,
scary and intense. But they are adding in an EQ for your voice. So not only can you do noise removal, but you can do like give it a broadcast voice. But the thing that I was really interested in was, so right now, for example, I have one light. I'm well lit, but it's just from one direction. Ideally, I should be lit with my main light and then a fill.
Mm-hmm.
The new thing that they have in Broadcast is AI, I think it's NVIDIA, it's AI, lights the whole of your face. So it can tell that if your face is in shadow, and it basically gussies you up for the camera. And it worked. It was very impressive, I will say.
That stuff is fun. That stuff isn't hurting anybody, but it also still makes me go, when are we going to be to the point where nothing is real?
Like, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing where it's like everything's uncanny. Like every time an AI would talk or there was AI humans, it was still very, very uncanny. The last thing I saw is in like that I'm excited enough to talk about. Like I saw Razer. I'll get to Razer in a second because I did see some cool shit there. NVIDIA had Inzoi playable. And I'm a big Sims gal.
That's the Sims thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it from a South Korean studio?
Krafton. Are they publishing it? I think so.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Yeah, does it look like how it
it's Krafton.
like? Is it actually like what it's cracked up to be?
Yeah, it looked like that.
Because visually it looked insane when they had trailers and stuff.
Looked incredible. So the thing, I mean, there's a lot of stuff from The Sims in there. I really want to get a more extended hands-on time with it. But the reason they were with NVIDIA is because they have a thing where you can put a prompt in. You can write a prompt, and then the Sims, change their behaviors based on what the prompt is. So in the example that they were showing, they were like, Rose loves her daughter very much and wants to teach her things. And so, she would try and like teach her daughter something. And then they have inner thoughts. And so it'd be like, I love my daughter so much, so I want to do this for her, right? I went in. Rose is having an affair and feels guilty about it to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And that you wait a little bit and then you check her inner thoughts, and she was like, I feel so guilty for cheating on Thing. I'm going to suggest anger management therapy.
Wow, it rolled with it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it kind of like, it figured it out, and it was kind of, adjusting the game to that.
I would just type in Rose murdered someone 20 years ago and she's still burdened by the guilt.
That's the thing. I wish I'd had, like, this is the point where sort of more and more people started to come around. I was like, but it was like, it was an interesting use case for it. And that's what all these things were. Like, what's the use case? Yeah, am I actually going to use it? Like, for example, Razer had a chair which could either be hot or cold. You could have a chair and it had fans all in the back of it. And you could set the temperature of the chair, or it could heat it up.
Oh my god! Good job, Razer. Keep it up.
I also saw Razer also had, and this is kind of a theme of CES this year, which was in-game help.
I've seen
from AI. So I saw Razer's one. I think it's called Ada, and a guy was playing League. It was League, and it was analyzing his moves. It was teaching him how to play better and stuff, and I was like,
God, imagine how much more that would ruin video games.
A game like League?
Like a game was really going like just imagine having this AI bot that's constantly watching what you're doing, and like because video games changed forever when we had like YouTube videos and metas emerged, you know, we couldn't just play for fun at that point. It's just like, but now if you had like an AI bot constantly coaching you, oh man,
take the top lane,
man, that's
you're gonna get ganked.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it was a very weird. Like, I'm glad I went. It was obviously really cool to like, especially from some of the top engineers at NVIDIA to explain how Blackwell works and DLSS.
Was that Tech Jesus dude there with the hair and the shirts?
There were at least 3 guys
of the Tech
with
Jesus guys.
long Tech Jesus hair.
This guy looks like he's straight out of That 70s Show.
Is he? He's got like silver hair or dark hair?
No, it's like beautiful hazelnut hair.
I think
deep brown eyes.
Yes, he wears
floral
glasses.
Shirts like Furio Giunta used to wear in The Sopranos. Like just fucking great wardrobe, man. Just top tier.
I think he was that.
Okay, Did you see the VLC booth? Was that real? That thing going viral?
I did see the VLC booth.
And what is the VLC booth?
So they just
were
like
all
set up a
dressed
booth
like wizards.
and they dressed like wizards, and they're like, "We don't have anything to sell. We just wanted to like be here. What's up?" Like,
yeah,
that's so cool.
God bless VLC. Thank you for your service.
It was really fun. I had my skin analyzed by AI as well.
That's definitely going somewhere. That's in the data bank of like
that's right.
Sephora.
It told me that I'm simultaneously too oily and also dehydrated. And I was like, yeah, I'm at a tech convention in the middle of the desert. Go figure.
Jesus Christ.
There were a lot of massage pods, like full-size vibrating chair things. There were a lot of those.
AI massage?
No, there was.
That's in the future. That's
the future I do want.
No.
That's fine. That's harmless.
Love Sense had a booth, and they had a bunch of sex tech. Right at the entrance of one of the halls too.
There you go.
But I also saw the Genki 3D printed stuff.
Switch, which is probably going to be released by the time this episode
goes is announced or not announced.
I'm gonna, for your reference at home, we still don't know. 39 minutes ago from My Nintendo News, multiple insiders doubling down on tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, they still haven't tweeted. It's still a Donkey Kong tweet.
Still have that Donkey Kong tweet. Oh man.
But no, CES. What a strange
what would you give it on a grade scale?
As a show,
would you go again?
I would go again. It's just there's so much weird stuff, and as like I don't work in tech primarily. I work obviously in gaming, and so not having to walk around and go, oh, I need to cover that. Like I need to get hands on with that. It was
you just get to poke around. Yeah,
got to poke around.